Good morning, Rutgers. I'm Weather Watcher Arslan. Today is Sunday, December 7th, 2014. And for those of you who have been looking for a winter wonderland, we'll be probably getting that very, very soon. But for today, it's going to be a very breezy, windy day today. So, as I like to call it, it's cape weather. So if you have your capes, best bring them out because it's going to be some pretty epic winds for that condition. But as I said, very, very wintry this week. We have a nor'easter on the way, more on that later, which will eventually turn into rain before clearing up. But again, I will get more into that later in the show. Looking at today's highs, 45 in New Brunswick, 41 in Newark, 42 in Camden. For the rest of New Jersey, looking at a pretty solid low 40s, high 30s, 38 in Sussex being the cool spot. It's going to be, pretty normal in terms of autumn days. But as I look out at the entire Northeast, it's getting pretty bad, pretty far up north. 28 in Ithaca, 29 in Oneonta, 32 in Mount Pocono. I'm glad I'm not around those areas because it's already bad enough for it to be in the 40s by us. So I don't need to worry about that. So I'm just going to stay in New Jersey for the time being. Looking at the radar right now, there's absolutely no clouds in the sky. It's all moving eastward, but that's because of trouble to come as I move on to the next slide right here. So as we look, we have the nor'easter moving up. It's going to be hitting us at about 3 a.m. on Tuesday. And then as it gets closer to us, we will be hit by some pretty intense rain and snow. It's going to be somewhere in between. But then, even though that all moves out, we still have the snow to contend with from the west as it moves in. So even though it's going to be miserable for some of us, it's going to be awesome for others. We may or may not get days off throughout this week. We'll see to that later according to the school and how intense the actual snowfall is. So best be ready for that when the time comes. Anyway, looking at our day planner, by about 12 we're going up to about 40, 40 again, and then by 6 we go down to 33 as the night begins to move in. So it's going to be a pretty interesting, normal autumn day again. Anyway, today we have a high about 45 degrees, winds will be north to 60 and 21 miles per hour. Again, great Cape weather, mostly sunny. It's going to be a good day to go outside. Enjoy the last bit of sunlight to use to study with for the time being until it gets miserable this week and you need to stay inside to study anyway for finals. So, it's going to be interesting. Tonight we go down to 24 degrees, winds will be north of 9 to 13 miles per hour, so the winds definitely cool down a lot. As they say, it's the calm before the storm. But more on that in a moment. As I step up for our 7-day forecast, by about Monday, clouds will be moving in with a high of 36 degrees to go down to 34. Then by Tuesday, the nor'easter has finally arrived with bringing rain and snow. Wednesday, more of the same. Thursday is going to be probably all snow. And then Friday, even though the snow leaves, the rain is here to stay. And then by Saturday, all of that is going to be clearing out. But there's still going to be a lot of clouds left with the occasional sunlight. Temperature-wise is going to be staying between the mid-40s all the way down to the mid-30s, so it's going to be pretty consistent. So as a result, I don't really see much snow sticking, but it's just going to be looking rather miserable as a whole. And of course, you can always find more of us on channel 23.1 every 15 minutes. You can like us on Facebook at RUWeatherWatcher, or you can also follow us on Twitter at RUTVWW. Just use hashtag RUWeather, and you can always find us on our website at weatherwatchers.rutgers.edu. I'm Arslan, and thanks for watching.